Today I woke up screaming because in my nightmare I was being lynched. The mall over here. Situation was I set up this I didn't set up, I was key player in this uh toy fair thing with lots of children around. And some people got weird and started harassing me and started grabbing me and started yanking me around, and in the process of it I knocked over somebody's art. You know, these fucking fraudsters selling their shit for $50 to their fellow bougie ass fake ass friends when it's just some fucking mafia type shit. So yeah, I broke one of those while they're grabbing me and while the mob is grabbing me and throwing me around. And then once that happens, they call the police and they get the police involved, and they start making up all these charges saying I did this or that. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, like I'm a rioter, like I came there causing issues when they're in the event that I enabled. And then the cop finally breaks through the mob to see me, and I'm able to prove that that's not what happened. And the cop's just like, oh, okay, and walks away, and then the mob lynches me. I wake up screaming. I've seen this before. I've seen this in my uncle, my black uncle, when we were, making too much noise in the pool in Florida. He woke up like, oh, I thought the white people in the neighborhood were coming to get me. I thought it was time. And I was just laughing hysterically when that happened, because this is the favorite man in my entire family. The only man who never shamed me for being too feminine. The only man who never let other people bully me in the family. The only man who ever told me I'm worth anything in the family. Before I met some other, before my family got larger. I was just laughing hysterically because that's all I could do, because if I didn't stop laughing, I just wanted to burn the whole world down that he has to feel like this. And then my cousins and my white auntie start calling me racist. Start telling me I could never imagine, blah, 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 blah. I was like less than 10 years old, and I had already been... This was when I was older than 10 years old. I was so used to indigenous people in my family come up and say, you know what we do to boys like you? And they keep talking and be like, you rape and kill little boys? And they'd be like, that's offensive. You can't say that. It's like, that's what he said. He said it's his culture to rape and kill little boys if they're too effeminate. And I had a couple people come at me with the wrong energy today. I'm just like, fuck off. Fuck off. How dare you? You have so much more than I'll ever have had. So many more opportunities, so much more freedom. Never woke up in a terror because you're reacting to real past life experiences, not just written threats, not just verbal threats, not just digital threats, but click clack threats for being a bitch boy. Hunted. Still carrying on life like normal. Stalked and still putting on a smiley face. And when I told these people I can't take care of you, or I can't handle your bullshit right now, I played a victim. Even as I put so much emotional labor into trying to give them the message in a way that wouldn't trigger them or make them feel attacked. What in the actual fuck? What in the actual fuck? And I'm dealing with so many people today. So many people from the communities I've spent my whole life in. Who will say like me having a nightmare from being lynched is like cultural appropriation, and that's for their people. And it's like, have you ever done this? Have you ever woke up in a night terror? Have you ever actually been hunted? Like, I've been with you from the whole time in the community. I've fucked up. I've not been perfect for sure. But wow. wow, you actually haven't, if you haven't felt this, you're the one who's appropriating my experience. You're claiming my real life experience, and your elders who actually went through it can talk to me and validate me and tell you shut the fuck up, but you're gonna go run to some white people. Dogs. Fucking dogs. I'm happy I got food. Happy I got food, man. This is one thing that really helps. You know, soak in the broccoli in some salt water, get the worms out, or whatever other weird stuff's on there. Food is definitely something that helps save me. Food, music. Not people, man. People are fucked right now. People are fucked. I know there's some good people. I know I got people on my back, but I'm the leader. I've always been the leader. So what happens when you turn on the person who's going to get you out of this mess and make them the first victim? The people who wish to own you, who wish to kill you, who wish to dominate you, have turned you against the person who wishes to raise you up, elevate you, empower you. So all this suffering is on your own hands. None of this could have happened if you didn't do this to us first. You know, when I got outed, when a Latina lesbian outed me so she could fuck a dude, one of the first actions was all my black peers and friends and coworkers either came to me directly or called me up on the phone and said, hey, we support you, good job, but, you know, in the black community, we don't do that shit. You're out. We need your black card back. It's like surreal. You know, I'd never actually, the black card has always been a joke. My whole life, the black card was just a joke. And like this, right? Like, some people gonna come at me for this. This is an indigenous Taiwanese person, okay? I just want to set that up real quick. Anyways, yeah, everyone came to me to be like, yeah, okay, we support you, good luck, but you're at a club, we need your black card back. Hand it out like it's a physical thing. It was funny. I remember thinking how funny it was. How tragic also, because I no longer had community. And then, you know, like I go to a place like Mexico and Mexicans embrace me, accept me, tell me I'm Mexican, even when I tell them, oh no, I just look like this because I'm Italian. And they're like, oh, that's okay, you're still one of us, we can tell. You can be one of us. Thai people, same. Thai people ask, you know, both Mexico and Thailand, they'll ask, oh, what part of the country is your mom from? I'll be like, no, my mom's Italian from New York. And they'll be like, oh, of course it can be your dad. And then that stops the conversation. Checked into this hotel, the guy talking to me, we're just chatting in Thai, and he's like, wait, are you not Thai? I'm like, no. He's like, oh, okay, so you're like mixed, right? I'm like, no, just lived here for 6 years. He's like, well, I don't get it, but anyways, because most people here don't integrate. So all these fuckers talking this or that, imagine all these people coming to this country, right? Whatever, we ain't even gotta talk about none of that. Fact is, I woke up this morning screaming from nightmares of being lynched because how I'm actively being treated here by foreigners. While also under direct threat from my country, very real worry about my passport being revoked. Very real worry about my government just asking for me back because they put autism and transgender on my medical records for the VA, which I cannot access, I cannot make use of because they put that on my records, but every time I updated my VA to reflect my current name and gender, which I had to do because people did not accept my mail ID anymore. I couldn't travel, I couldn't use banks, I was getting threatened with the police to say this is not your documents, we're gonna call the cops. Everybody talking about, you can't understand, I have to carry all my documents outside. Like, I've been doing that. This is my backpack for years. Look, birth certificate, right there. Passport, birth certificate, all of it. For years. Name change, gender change, birth certificate, passport, multiple forms of other ID. Years this has been my life. Because if I don't do that, I'm going to get taken to jail and thrown in a men's jail, where my whole life I've been told they're going to rape me in there. The guards are going to sell me. Or just, for entertainment, put me with somebody that's going to kill me. Fuck y'all. If you're not standing behind me, fuck you. This isn't gonna end like you think it is. I don't know, like, do you not, like, what's going on in y'all's head? What the fuck is going on in y'all's head? Do you think I'm gonna get murdered and you're just waiting for it to happen? Or what? That's how it feels. That's how it really feels, that you're just waiting for me to get murdered and not gonna happen. I'm just an inconvenience until then, but you're gonna talk nice to me until then. That's how it really feels. I'm not gonna die easily. I'm not gonna allow myself to be killed easily. And if I survive to the other side of this, I'm gonna win, and I'm gonna make sure that none of this can happen again. I'm gonna make sure no one ever forgets. Right? Other people have said that before. Well, we learn from their failures. We gotta try harder. Etch it everywhere around the world.